Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show, and I'm excited. Yes, I'm excited. You see this radio here? This is one of those mini radios, and this is the latest version, version V3. And the good people at GOOZEEZOO sent me this radio this past week, and I've been learning how to use it. It's quite a bit different than the previous versions, and it's different in good ways. The biggest obvious change when you just turn it on is now using this encoder right here to select the menu items works flawlessly. Before, you had to kind of click, push it down, click on it, and it would bring up the menus, and then you had to quickly, almost instantaneously select a menu item before it reset. And it made it really hard to use. And so I kind of put that version in the drawer and quit using it. I now have 4 of these. I have the original one that I bought. And then I have 2 that GOOZEEZOO sent me. They sent me 2 because I broke the first one. I was turning the encoder knob here to tune a frequency, and I was turning it real fast, and it jammed. So they sent me a replacement, which I've not had any problems like that. Again, gosh, I'm so excited I'm losing my voice. Hold on. Now, this past week, they've sent me this new version, and the new version has both hardware and software improvements. And one of the hardware improvements is the earphone output. It is now amplified so that the earphone output is strong and clear. There are other changes. I'll go over those in the next video. I just want to introduce you to this radio right now and kind of tell you a little history. It comes in a couple of different colors. They sent me the black. I like the black. I like the green, and I don't like the clear, and I like the white. So I got the black. One thing that I informed them just a few hours ago, the manual, it doesn't come with a manual. It comes with one of those, was it QR codes or whatever that you use your cell phone, and then you can get the manual. I couldn't get it to work properly, and I don't use that much, so that's not unbelievable. But the other thing is the manual that they have on Amazon, not actually on Amazon. It's down here as a link, way down here on the bottom. Right here. It's the wrong manual. Let me just click on it. Okay, come on. It's not this manual. It's not this radio. So I informed them that they need to fix that. And I asked them to send me the correct manual. Now, let me just go up here to the top right here. Okay, here is the things it can do. It has, now, this is a little misleading. Not misleading, but you can get misled. It's not firmware version 3.0. It's hardware version 3.0. Even though it says the latest firmware 3.0 update, it doesn't have the latest 3.0. It has, mine came with 2.27. There's not many changes above 2.27, but there are a few. Can adjust the brightness. Ultra portable. Yes, it is tiny. You could carry this in your shirt pocket. Wi-Fi, this is what I'm struggling with right now, getting the Wi-Fi to work. And the reason it's important to get that to work is because it has the feature now where it will download a version of the EIB database. And as you're scanning, once you got that downloaded, which I have not been able to do, once you're scanning, it will show you the station's name right about here as you're tuning. Now, it does have RDS for the FM band. That works great on mine. And what else? Oh, you can also change the look and feel, I'll call it, of the display. Different backgrounds, different color schemes. See if it shows that. No, I don't see any of the alternate screen. Oh, no, that's the colors. Don't see the alternate screens you can have. Anyway, one other thing is there's a couple other people that have gotten them and done a review on YouTube. One of the ones of many, besides Todderberg, is SWL. And I asked him about getting the Wi-Fi and EBI database working. And he gave me some hints, of which I still can't get it to work. And that's probably just my problem because my router configuration is got screwed up, and I've always had trouble with getting things to connect. The other thing that he gave me a link to, and I want to thank him, is this user's manual on the internet. Now, I don't know if this is the one that they're going to send me or a link to it, but this is, I think, the user manual. And it gives you all kinds of details of the functions, including, now this is what blows my mind, including, you come down here, tells you how to do Wi-Fi. I did all this. I couldn't get it to connect. It appeared to connect, and then it didn't. And what I mean is, when I connected it to my cell phone, I got a indication up in the upper right-hand corner of a green indicator. When I tried to connect it to my router, I got that, but it was red, which is probably not good, and I never could get it to download the database. So that's where I'm at. Here's some information. Now, here is information to use the serial port on your computer to talk to the radio. And I finally got that working. And once you get it connected via this link here, then you can send it these commands here. I didn't find that too useful. But what I did find useful is here is a link to a web-based tool in Chrome that will connect to it. And I don't know if I can show it. Let me see if I can show that to you. Probably mess up everything, but we'll try it. Okay, so it shows you this screen here where you can upload the memories, the 99 memory slots. And that seems to work. It took me a while to get it to work. Let me see if I can get it to work again right now. So I'm going to connect, and I believe this is the USB port I need to connect to. So I'll connect. It says connected. Now I'll read from the radio. And it did. These are the two memory banks or memory locations that I loaded something in manually. Then what you can do is either create a text file in the format that it wants, and you can write that to the radio by load from file. Or you can type in on the screen what you want and then write that to radio. So like I can type in 31M for 31 meters, and then a frequency within 31 meters. I'll say 9, 4, or 5, 4, 0, 0, 0, 0, and then a mode, AM, AM, and then you can go to the next one, and then when you got these in here, and you can fill up all 99, you can write that to the radio. Boom, it's in the radio. You don't have to manually program it using the encoder. This is awesome. So what I will be doing is I'll get my list of favorite radio stations and I'll load this thing up, and it can be AM, FM, single sideband, whatever you want. And it would store it in memory, and then you can go to the memory mode on the radio and use the encoder to go through the memories. Pretty cool. So luckily, I got that working. I don't know why I can't get the Wi-Fi working, but I'll continue to try. Okay, so anything else I want to say about it? Like I say, I will be doing some videos showing you the actual radio in its operation. I did not get the few times I've tried. I've only tried a couple of times listening to shortwave and then once listening to FM. FM came in loud and clear, lots of stations. Shortwave, which is not that good right now on any radio. I compared it to my RSP Duo SDR, and it was about, to give it a quantity, it was about 75% signal strength than what the RSP Duo was doing. Of course, the RSP Duo is very expensive. When I say very expensive, it's about $125 US, where this is, we go back, because I don't remember, back to the top here. This is only $42, $43. So that's kind of where I'm at. Just wanted to give you an introduction to it. Like I say, keep in mind, it does not have, at least mine didn't, the latest 3.0 software. The hardware is 3.0. So this is a mistake in the app. That's it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I appreciate you for stopping by. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this show. I did a show, I think it was maybe the last show, previous show, or the one before it, when I was asking for help about what I should get to review, and that show bombed. Oh my gosh. I got so few viewers. I'm like, what did I say that upset people? Hopefully you will come back and watch my shows. Also, one last great thing to tell you about is my good friend Thomas has sent me 2 more radios. Yep, 2 more radios. One is the RTL, I forgot what the name of it was, but it's a little dongle that's a radio, all band, and it's the latest version. And what this version has that the previous version doesn't have, it has the extra electronics to give you good performance on the shortwave bands. The previous version, you had to have an add-on device or go into a special mode, and the reception was not that good. I have not hooked that up. Yes, I did. I hooked it up, and I played with it for about 5 minutes, and I was getting shortwave stations with my loop antenna that I have in my office. I have not tried it with an outside antenna. So that's coming up. Whew. Yes, I am excited. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.